Hey Pisces, I'm going to be doing your bi-weekly reading for you. It is a love reading, or the majority of it is a love reading, but I have been called by Spirit to start incorporating other messages onto the channel as well, and to bring you guys other aspects and other channel guidance for you guys to apply in all areas of your life. So I'm going to start with the general first. If you want to skip ahead to the love section, you're more than welcome to, but I do advise that you do stick around for the general and see what else Spirit wants you to focus on at this time, or give you any advice to help you navigate other areas of your life. All right, so we're going to start off with the general first. Let's have a look and see where my Pisces are at currently, and any advice to help them navigate through whatever they're facing. Let's have a look. Pisces. So we have 3 cups, 9 of Wands, Page of Pentacles. All right, guys, you may be feeling like there may be a change happening in terms of your friendship circles, relationship circles, who you're kind of hanging out with or investing who you want to mingle with, right? I do feel like some of you have possibly closed off some relationships, or just feel like you don't vibe, or you're not fitting in with the crowd that you were with previously. So there is an emphasis on building new relationships and getting to know new people and new environments, okay? May have even been, if it's like a work situation, you may have been thrown into a new team environment, or you got a new team working with you, or it could even be a new job. But I feel like Spirit is getting you to, when your vibe changes, your environment changes, right? So you may feel like you're transitioning and you're being pushed out of your comfort zone to connect with new people. So it is a learning experience for you guys, and it can be really tricky when you've out-vibed certain situations and you're vibing into new situations, right? It's almost like you're finding your place again. It's like primary school, you know, you're trying to find your clique, you're trying to find where you belong, okay? So it can be tricky. We have patience, material and spiritual prosperity, partnerships and alliances. Guys, I've shuffled this deck and I'm pulling randomly throughout it. I think this is very similar. I think the partnerships and alliances came out in Aquarius. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius in particular, or you have that in your moon or rising, check that out. We have third eye chakra, and we have sacrifice. Yeah, you know, when we vibe up, and when we're wanting to achieve new things or create new things for ourselves, it always involves a sacrifice. Something needs to be sacrificed to make room for the new, right? So if it is making room for new friendships, it does mean sacrificing, doing certain things that you used to do, or hanging out with certain people that you used to hang out with. For example, and this is from a non-judgmental perspective, but if you're hanging out with people who are you want to create stability in your life, you want to create love, you want to bring in a relationship, you want to bring in all of those things, then your crowd, the people you hang around with, the people, your energies you mix with, are going to affect that manifestation. So what happens is you start aligning with experiences and people and situations that are going to help create that kind of energy. It's the first signs of your manifestations coming into fruition. So you might find that you start hanging around with or building connections with married people or people with children, or if it's a job situation, maybe your friends were kind of into partying. They didn't really say, weren't really focused on creating stability. It was very carefree living, you know, which is fine when you're younger and stuff and you don't have a lot of responsibility. But if you're wanting to create those more stability in your life, you'll find that once you ask for that, the universe starts removing people that aren't in alignment with that vision or situations, and start putting you on different pathways and in different pathways, right? So you have a lot of newness coming in around you. And like I said, it does involve sacrifice. Whether you're consciously sacrificing those things because you feel like you don't vibe with them anymore, or the universe starts removing them because you've asked for that, all right? So Spirit wants you to be patient. That transition period between the old and the new, it is a process, all right? But once that's completed, I feel like you guys know this. With the third eye chakra card on the table, you guys are aware that you, I mean, you guys are Pisces, so you are very spiritually attuned. You may have, you know, like friendships start disconnecting or relationships start closing off. You do know on an intuitive level that there is a bigger picture and why it is happening. And if you feel like the old are being removed and you get it, but the new hasn't presented yet, just know that it does take time, all right? So hold tight. It is coming in for you. I'll get you an advice card from the universe as your back deck. What's the advice, please, for my Pisces? Get one more. I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. I might grab one more on top of that as well. And my vibes speak louder than my words. Exactly what I was just talking about, all right? It's all about vibration. And at the bottom of the deck, I am the dreamer of my dream, yeah. Sometimes you don't consciously want to let go of things, but you've asked for something, and the universe is like, okay, Pisces, that's what you asked for. We're going to get you ready for that. And it's not always the way that you like it. So sometimes it is hard to close out cycles, but trust that they are happening for a bigger purpose. All right, let's get into your love reading and see what's going on with that. As usual, Pisces, for those of you that have been with me for a while, I'll be placing your energy on the left and your person's on the right, but please note energy is interchangeable, so choose whatever side resonates with you. All right, where are my Pisces at? Current energy around the person they clicked onto the video for today. For those of you that stuck around for the general, let me know how you like it. If you like this way style of reading, I do want to expand the channel, bring all different messages. So I hope they're resonating with you, all right? All right, Pisces. Pisces, you have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Your person has retreat. It's time to disconnect from the well. Connecting energy, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is sort of like the Six of Wands energy, okay? Okay, I've got a couple of different messages that come through already. You may have wanted to progress things in this connection, Pisces, you know, open up, you know, see the natural growth of things, see things moving forward. You may be dealing with an energy who kind of makes that difficult to happen, because maybe as things progress, this person kind of retreats. All right, it's a specific message. And another specific message that comes through here, guys, is that some of you, this person, you know, what I'm seeing is this person, when they're with you and in your company, Pisces, they can truly be themselves. I feel like when they're out in the world, you know, when they're at work, they have a mask. When they're with certain friends, they wear a different mask. I feel like this person wears a facade, but when they're connecting with you, it's just you two, and they can be their authentic self. I'm going to pop them back, but just to let you know, 2 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and Strength fell out of the deck. Could be dealing with a Leo, all right? Let's clarify with the tarot and we'll get some further insight here. Getting to know each other. Let's see. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you, this is a new person. Others of you, it's a new cycle beginning. You'll know how it resonates. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Death, rebirth. It could be a past person. Scorpio energy. The World, Capricorn energy. Very strong earth here. Justice, Libra energy. Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Strong lessons in this one, guys. The world is about completing a cycle. Justice and the world together is very much a karmic cycle, a lesson completed. Your spirit guides want you to know that you have passed whatever this lesson was for you with flying colors. So you're getting massive backing from the universe. They want you to know what an amazing job you've done. Page of Swords is also learning as well. So massive lessons here, guys. You are coming into this place of real stability, Pisces. I feel if you were feeling out of sorts in the past, there has been massive transformation here. You have stabilized your own energy. Really beautiful. This connection has come into your life to get you to feel solid and stable within your own energy. I'm not saying you weren't independent before, Pisces, but maybe this has really, there's a feeling of like loneliness, and then that loneliness being transmuted into stability, right? Sometimes it takes others leaving us behind or leaving us out in the cold, and I feel like a lot of you were dealing, if this is your story, this is someone who kind of pulled back a lot. You may have felt quite alone in this connection. When that happens, we can feel lonely, we can feel abandoned, we can feel all those things, but then we transmute that energy into strength, and knowing that you can face any challenges on your own, you can face the world on your own, and we're not meant to be on our own, right? Our relationships are here, they're essential for our growth, but we do need to come fully into our own power, and I feel like this is what you guys have done. So Spirit is so proud of you guys, honestly. The Hermit could be doing the Virgo, and exactly what I was saying about coming into your own power. The Hermit's not afraid to be alone. They actually thrive in that energy. It's not loneliness, it's being able to go off on your own and reflect and find yourself, and I feel like this is where you guys have been. So this is actually really beautiful. And you know, with the getting to know each other card that came out through the Romance Angel Oracles, it's getting to know yourself, all right? And that does take isolation, it does take being on your own, all right? So disconnecting from outside anywhere you were kind of getting stability from on the outside, finding it within yourself, all right? Let's see what your person has with retreat. That's really beautiful energy, Pisces. Amazing work, well done. And I have the Wheel, Sagittarius energy, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Strength came out again, Leo energy. Five of Wands, Three of Cups, the Emperor, Aries energy, the Two of Cups, Four of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. You know, this person, you know, their energy hasn't been unstable. It has been very unpredictable. So you could be dealing with someone very unpredictable. This is someone that has had to do a lot of growing within their own energy. You know, this person is afraid that they may have missed an opportunity with you. I feel like, I don't feel like they're very communicative with you in the past about where their headspace was at. This is someone who does think a lot and spend a lot of time in their head. But if they didn't have clarity before, they're coming through in the Emperor, King of Swords now. This is someone with a lot of clarity. I feel like this is someone who was fighting an internal battle within themselves about whether they, yes, wanted a commitment, but I'm going to also say whether they were capable of commitment. This is someone who, I feel like, you know, Pisces, even though the Two of Cups is on the table, there is love here, right? And there is a connection. This person questioned whether they'd be able to offer stability, whether they would get bored, whether their freedom would be stifled. This is somebody who likes to steer their own ship, and somebody who, in the past, the idea of commitment may be like, it didn't really appeal to them, okay? Let's keep clarifying. I want to see what that Seven of Pentacles is about, because I do feel like this person has invested energy to some degree here. Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands. Some of you are dealing, and you'll know if this is you, because as always, I will not call out a third party, other relationship, other person, unless you are aware of that's the situation you're in. This is a general, so I don't want anyone doing their head in about someone else being involved. You know if that's you. And some of you, this person did or does have another relationship that they have to leave behind to be able to come forward. But for those of you who are not in that situation, this person, the thought of commitment actually terrifies the hell out of them. Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands. That's a real fear of letting anybody get close. It's a real fear of being hurt. I feel like this person has been hurt again. Whatever pain they've been through in the past, it has caused them trauma to the point where the thought of getting into another relationship scares the absolute shit out of them, okay? You may feel like this person was really emotionally unavailable, guarded, may have kept you at sort of arm's length, so there could have been this very push-pull dynamic, and that's where we get that changing energy with that Wheel of Fortune there. But this person has got, if you've disconnected from this person, Pisces, they feel like you're no longer interested in them. They feel like you've moved forward, and that scares them. That scares the fact that you've left them behind. It actually hurts them. 3 of Cups, 9 of Swords, that's really tough energy. Some of you are strongly dealing with an air sign here because the way they process their emotions is through the mind. There's a lot of air here. Even the 3 of Swords, there's a heart there, but it is a Swords card, right? So this person does overthink as well. They're currently in regret. They're currently in pain at not being connected with you. They also feel like with this 7 of Wands speaks so many volumes. It's almost like they feel like you're also protecting yourself from them, that you don't want to let them in, you don't want anything to do with them possibly anymore. They know that they have hurt you, and they know that your guard is up now. You have boundaries, necessary boundaries, and you know what, Pisces, it's worth it, because for you to get in that energy of the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles and all we spoke about before, those boundaries needed to be there. So this person may have thrown you off balance. They know that, all right? So let's have a look. King of Cups. We now got 2 Kings on the table. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Some of you are in another connection and this person is aware of it, and that also hurts them, okay? But the fear of you moving on scares the absolute hell out of them. And there is pain here, okay? Even crying. I do feel like this person has cried over the disconnect. 10 of Wands is hard. Not being with you. But you know what I see also, Pisces, with the King of Cups and 10 of Wands, this person, there is love, but emotions for this person, they're overwhelming. They don't know how to deal with their emotions. So what this person does is they repress them and suppress them, and it causes blockages, and it also becomes hard to when you internalize all of that and you don't express authentically, and when you don't you're not genuine in letting those things out, it does become, it internalizes. You're almost like an internal combustion, all right? Somebody, psychic messages that come through. I heard the name Ian. Somebody could also work with like I don't know, I saw like cattle branding or hot irons or something like that. That could be you or your person. You or your person could be from the Netherlands, or you met in the Netherlands. Somebody likes to play like pool, professional pool, or even poker or something like that. There's some sort of game playing on a, like, maybe like where there's betting or competitiveness involved, but I don't feel like it's a physical sport. I feel like it's more like a gaming thing or whatever. I heard barbershop, I think, but I was seeing more the movie Barbershop. I think that's got Queen Latifah in it. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But somebody could also own a barbershop or work at a barbershop, or that somehow resonates with you guys. Your person could be really competitive. You guys may have like played even like Monopoly or something like that, and there's competitiveness there. I don't feel it's unhealthy. I feel like a healthy competitiveness. You guys may live at a distance as well. Somebody could live in like the mountains, or on out in the bush somewhere, or out in the countryside somewhere. I heard the name Cecile or Cecil. I heard Finland as well. All right, they're the psychic messages that come through so far. All right, let me pull from my deck now. Don't pay too much attention to these cards, guys. They're more triggers for me. I might show them to you if I'll hold them up anyway, but don't pay too much attention to them. Shades. There you go. rather take it in the kneecaps. Lump in my throat. Yeah, this person didn't express themselves. I do feel like this person's kept a lot hidden from you. And again, I'm getting this mask thing where this person wears different masks. If they've, if this person hasn't communicated, they're pretending like they don't care, it is just an act. This person, there's a lot of pride and ego here where they would rather, you know, suppress things. Someone may have had a knee reco as well, you or your person. This person may have bad knees or may have complained of bad knees. And the reason is they're suppressing things within their emotions, because we carry our emotions in our knees, all right? And this person would rather, you know, in the past would have rather not seem vulnerable, not seem like they had love, because it makes them feel insecure, and that vulnerability, it actually terrifies them. They'd rather like keep things in, you know. It's that energy becomes stifling though, believe me. Connecting energy, it's safe for you to love. Well, this was back with the moon, Cancer energy, 6 of Pentacles, the Sun, Leo energy. Things will be brought into balance. Whatever was kept in the dark, whatever wasn't expressed, it is going to come to the light. First, it is going to come into this person has to be real with themselves and honest with themselves, and that has been hard for them to do. You know, sometimes when you've been wearing a mask for so long and putting on a facade and acting a certain way, you can lose your true self. You don't know who you are. And so it takes, we're all in the matrix, right? And the matrix is societal expectations, who our friends are. And this is all in alignment with the beginning of this reading. You know, we become our environment, right? And this person, like I said, may have been dealing with a lot of they're trying to keep up appearances and try and seem a certain way. They feel safe in carrying this image and wearing this mask. And you can lose who you really are, or don't know who you really are. You become this facade. This person needs to actually reflect on, do a lot of self-reflection and figure out who they are and come into their authentic self, okay? And you have brought that in for this person. Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, High Priestess, Pisces energy, and the 8 of Cups. You guys feel like you can't be around this person while they're going through this 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You guys feel like this person needs to walk this journey on their own. So I feel like you guys are leaving this behind while this person finds themselves, sorts themselves out, you know, fights their own ego. And that is the perfect thing that you need to be doing, Pisces, because this is not your journey, it's theirs. You can't make somebody be authentic and genuine. You can't make somebody express how they feel. It's a decision that they have to make, and anything you force is never authentic anyway, you know. It needs to come genuinely from them. And when you try and force somebody to not that you guys were forcing, but this is the message that's coming through, right? So I have to express it. But when you force somebody to, or try and force somebody to express themselves, even if this person genuinely loves you and you know that, they may just tell you what you want to hear, or say things that you want to hear to try and please and appease you and to keep you. This is something that genuinely has to come from this person. And I feel like you guys have realized that anyway, because you are. 8 of Cups is walking away, yes, but with the High Priestess, you're trusting your intuition and walking away. It's not easy. It's been hard for you to walk away and leave this behind, but it's been absolutely vital for you to come into this energy and for you to allow the space for this person to realize who they truly are and what they truly want and what they want to create for themselves. 3 of Wands, you guys may be expecting this person to come back, or even just sort of leaving it up to the universe and looking at how you can expand your horizons and find happiness for yourself. Because when the 8 of Cups, we're leaving behind what doesn't serve us to move towards the 9 of Cups, yeah, which is fulfillment. So that is your reading. Let's see what this person wants to say to you, Pisces. I'm going to pull from my deck now, the Soul Whispers. What does this person want to say to my Pisces? Thank you so much for supporting the channel, guys, as well. For liking, subscribing, sharing the videos, commenting. It really does mean a lot to me. And I want to thank you all for supporting me and my work up until this point. It's been Really amazing to be able to connect with you all over the world. All right, let's see what's fallen out. I wasn't ready for anything serious. I need some time to work on myself right now. Will you wait for me? Yeah, this person they need to work through this. When I think about coming home to you, I get excited. They do intend to come back, Pisces. This person just has to work on being real with themselves and figuring out what it is that they want. And sometimes it takes losing something that means a lot to you to work that out, right? You inspire me to want to become a better person. I admire you. And I'll just grab a couple more as well. I get insanely jealous of the thought of you being with someone else. Exactly. And I ran because my fears got the better of me. I took the easy way out. All right. So this person's got some work to do. And the universe is definitely, I mean, justice in the world are on the table. You had big lessons, Pisces, but this person does too. Okay. So you can't escape that. It's either this person's going to face them now, or they're going to be stuck in their cycle where they keep finding that this comes up for healing, you know, until the day they leave this earth. That karma is going to keep repeating in other facets of their life until they face themselves. Okay, what's the advice for my Pisces, please? Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. What fell out? Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Some of you may have felt guilty about leaving this person behind, or you felt, even if it's not guiltfully, it could be. Some of you do feel bad that you had to leave this person behind. Others of you may feel like annoyed at yourself for making certain decisions or not moving fast enough. Fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love and judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Yeah. So it may have been there may have been a lot of emotions that came with leaving this behind. You may have felt guilty. You may have been afraid to leave it behind, that this person wasn't going to sort themselves out and come back, and that you weren't going to experience this. But Spirit, and it may have been, you know, taking you a little while to make that decision to move. But Spirit wants you to know that this path had to be taken in solitude. It couldn't be done with the both of you in connection. Spirit also wants you to there is free will always, okay? This person has the free will to go after what it is that they want, truly ask themselves what it is that they want, let go of their fears, you know, not, oh, I don't want to be with Pisces because F love, or I don't want to be with Pisces because women or men or whatever do this and they do that, and it always ends like that. This person has to truly ask themselves, what do I want? Remove the fear, remove the, you know, the trauma, work through that and say, do I actually want to co-create with somebody? And how do I get there? How do I achieve that? What do I need to release? You know, this person has to do that for themselves. You can't do it for them or with them. It's a hermit journey. All right, so I hope those messages resonate. If they do, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you'd like to book a personal, my details are in the description box below. Drop your comments in the comments box. Let me know how the messages resonated. I love interacting with you all. And also let me know what you think of the new style as well. If you're cross-watching for other signs, I'm going to change it up for each different sign and then work out the best way to bring these messages to you. All right, guys? So thank you very much again for supporting the channel. I love you all very much, and I'll catch you all soon. Namaste.